When you quote the Gospel of John to Muslims, they will often ask you, who is John?
Who is John? We don't know who John is, by the way. We don't know who John is, but
let's dive in. In John 21:24 it says, "This is the disciple who testifies of these things and who wrote them down." Earlier in that chapter, in John 21:2, you learn that one of the sons of Zebedee goes fishing with Peter. That would be John or James, as we know from Matthew 4:21. This disciple, whom Jesus loves, follows Jesus and Peter. So how do we know that it is John writing this gospel and not James? Because in Acts 12:2, James was one of the first Christian martyrs, put to the sword by King Herod. Because of this, James is not the option for the one with this close relationship with Peter. Apart from the early church fathers of Christianity, all of whom testify that John wrote the Gospel of John, this is how we conclusively deduct from the texts alone that John wrote those things down in his gospel. Why was John so special and so loved? Because he was the only one with the courage to follow Jesus to the foot of the cross, to witness the Lord's death. Not even Peter, who denied him 3 times, had the courage to follow Jesus that far. Later on, all the disciples would be led to the cross, but only John did so before he saw the resurrected Christ. This is why John is my favorite gospel. He deeply captures and interprets the divinity of Jesus like no one else.